We had a serious falling out of characters in the previous episode of Lucky Star. One that I feel may be far past the stage where we can reconcile. So, I guess we just have to move past that and enjoy the rest of it. The fact that we only have 1 week left of Lucky Star after this is a sombering experience. For one, not only not seeing the opening again, but a simple thing like that. Well, calling out the class. I do wonder how it's going to wrap up everything, though. Because there hasn't been so much as a real story thread throughout the entire thing, just people going through their lives. So, I'm just guessing it's a continuation of that. We have had them going through the years of school, so... I'm so glad there's traffic. It does rack up after a while. I do find there are some things where I lament spending money on it, but others where I'm far more generous. The fact that she's just sat in the back there and we can hear her enjoying that food while they're talking. Did we need her interjection of the noises? Just let them continue talking. I've zoned out when they started talking about baseball. Huh. And where are you going with this question? I just can't get invested in things like baseball. And what? Could you? But if it's from a game or something with an actual prize or points for winning instead of a good grade, of course, maximum effort. A good night's sleep is what you need to grow big and strong. So formal. Wait, what's the time? Hello? I think we can put our own soundtracks over what she's listening to. Oh. What's going on? Such a... I do that anyway. I mean, you're not able to see it, but you can certainly sense a slight difference in your voice, especially you can tell when people are smiling when they talk. At least I hope so. Yeah, you really get bored. I feel that pain a lot. I end up like walking around the entire flat when I'm on the phone. She's so pleased with herself. Ah. I don't get that one. No. Yeah. Were there things that we used to do that could be considered odd? To be fair, I'd probably still do that straw thing if I had one. That's probably why so many of my old PS2 games went missing. People just forgot to hand them back. That's definitely it. Not purposefully kept them. Why does it sound like a battlefield over there? And accompanying music as well. Why was I calling you? Strangely enough, I've had phone calls from my dad where it's like that basically exact conversation. So, how would I know what you're calling for? I think there are certain laws in place where they have to be somewhat genuine. For actual publications. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself a little. Well, it's also the getting up and doing something. Is this just her unable to sleep section? And third time's the charm. Maybe this time it'll all work out. Do wish I had other side of the coin. A remote to turn off all my lights, so I don't have to do it manually. Not going to hold back. Even after parting with some of sweet potato. Really depends. I have been in stores before, especially small ones. You pick something up and think, I don't want it, but they're looking at me. I can't just put it back. There's no pictures to look at either. That's different. Is it some sort of reference? How do you fail on putting a lid back on? Twice. Struggling at life, it seems. Can you put it back on? Oh. Why are you trying to open it again? Weren't you done? She used her usual strength. Such a... it's too powerful even for her. A true battle for the ages. Try the other end. Yep. Try the seams. Excuse me. Is this another mosquito or something flying around? She's on a mission. I usually give up after a couple of attempts. More in the same year? No? And of course, ask the true connoisseur in this kind of knowledge. This is stumped philosophers for so long. It's better to not ask such questions. Not entirely correct. He's a complicated character. What was that pause? What a failure of a father. Save his image a little. Actually asking a bit more about the mother now. So, what? His life would be terrible without her, so she has to. Well, so many characters are obsessed with their height. And other aspects. We spent this long not really mentioning how she feels without her mother around. That much is true. she did inherit some bad traits. Yeah, she'll try. Well, we're happy to be away from him. Huh. There are worse ways to go. And after that kind of conversation, you'll get a slightly luminescent. But there was a frame there of like, ah. I didn't expect a. I really didn't expect a bit of a story of visiting past family, seeing how they're getting on. And how is she going to be disappointed by them? Careful. Just be glad that no one can overhear. He's just a bit peculiar. Yeah, I don't really have that kind of relationship with my parents. Definitely not that one. But, being kind of open and honest with each other. Described him to a T. Can you think of a reason? He has things that he likes. He's driven by it, but he's genuine. He actually has something. What's it going to be? I didn't actually expect a genuine answer. That is so sweet. And despite his hobbies, didn't fit. It's good to see them so attached to each other. We can often forget how we feel about people, the good moments and everything, so being made to remember something like that. And now it's a little solemn. Yeah, the memory continues on. You may regret some things that you oversee, though. Let's see what comes out in the picture. Now you've terrified them. Imagine if you were a spirit returning to your family, and that's how you're treated. Delete it. Don't get any ideas. She needs an outlet. She really does. Ooh. We haven't quite fixed up the set. We've still got 2 episodes to go. They can't be fired. What are we going to do without Shiraishi and Akira? That's it for the Lucky Corner. So he's singing all 7 of these songs, switching between them on their whistle. Really putting him through the ringer on this one. Just actually letting him sing a little. I'm guessing there was a little bit of a failure there, so they need to just cut it a bit. Or it lasted for far too long. This was actually a 32-minute rendition. Had to cut it down for this little ending segment. Alright. Start again. You got it wrong. Back to the beginning. After so long being able to talk to a loved one. Having some very touching, genuine moments. I'm kind of glad that I don't personally believe that things like ghosts exist, because having them walk around, peer on me at time to time, they would be horribly disappointed. But I really like how even the dumb segment of the Lucky Corner is, well, it's having its own continuity. The set was destroyed, the stars having a major fallout. If they're fired, are we now going to see Lucky Street Corner? Not having a job or anything. I'm sure, though, that super idol is going to have loads of new job opportunities. I mean, after seeing her on this Lucky Corner, she's really shown herself to be a true presenter type. Straight to TV. Going to the top there. But even the little things in this, like not being able to sleep, but for various reasons. Too cold. Too hot. Having too many voices in your head. That one might be a bigger issue. Overall, there is just one thing that is in my mind constantly with this one. And that's well, if somebody can accept him for who he is, his drawbacks, though many and quite serious, the rest of your traits, the things that make you who you are, there will hopefully be people out there with similar or even bigger personal issues. There's someone for everyone. And with that, well, just another episode of Lucky Star down. I don't think we'll be getting anything quite as heart-touching as that moment. Still a few to see though, so if you enjoyed it, let me know. Lucky Star has been a ride, starting from talking about desserts to where we are now. Well, not much has changed. If you want to see more, consider joining onto my channel. Maybe even leave a comment or two down below. Get yourself as a bit of rest, so I can see you in the next one.